Hello HFM radio nerds and YouTubers. Max NG7M here for an exciting ad hoc video here on doing a little demonstration of sideband. Today is the ARRL DX Sideband Contest, actually this weekend, and it is 21:12 Zulu on Saturday afternoon, and that would be 2:13 local time here, Mountain Standard Time in Utah. And just thought I'd do a quick demo. I don't operate a lot of sideband, so thought I'd work a few stations. There's some stations on 15 meters, so kind of point my antenna from Utah down to the southeast and see what we can get. Most of the stations being spotted are, of course, in South America. So I'm operating assisted. Made a couple contacts just on 21 megahertz here, and I've got obviously me in the video on the lower right hand and the lower left. I've got a camera on the K3 here, and so you can see me tune around there. Software I'm running here is N1MM. I've got an LP700, which is my station monitor here. You'll see that over here on the left side of the screen. And this window up in the upper left are the available multipliers. And of course I'm on 15 meters here. So in the kind of the center right side of the screen, I've got the N1MM native spectrum display, which is being fed from a UDP feed from Win4 K3 Suite. I use Win4 K3 Suite to manage the cat feed and distribute the spectrum display from the IF output on the K3. And so that's fed in here. So you're seeing the spots here. Of course, these are all human spots. From the spotting network, I'm connected to NC7J, which is a AR6 packet cluster that I actually run. The server's actually right in my shack here. So I'm going to turn on the audio feed, and we're listening to the audio, the AF output of the K3, which you'll see my finger over here. And I think I'm tuned into one station right now. Before I started here, we'll see if we can work down. I'm running full legal limit, so I'll be transmitting right around 1500 watts on sideband. And again, you'll hear the audio when I turn it on the left channel only. So you'll hear the AF output of the K3 on the left channel. Let's see if we can work a few stations here. And then I may bump up to 20 meters and see what I can find there. And we'll go from there. You can kind of see how I go about it. I'll be adjusting the bandwidth here. I've got a full set of roofing filters inside the K3, including a 2.4 kilohertz. So I'll probably just be switching between 2.4 kilohertz and 2.8 kilohertz, and I may kick on the noise reduction, especially if we go to 20 meters. But here on 21 megahertz, it's pretty good. But you'll see me adjusting the RF gain. Most of the time it's going to be up higher, but I'll keep that knob right around 3 o'clock just to cut down on the noise floor, and then we'll adjust the AF as we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the K3 feed, and we'll see if we can work some stations here. Okay, so you should be hearing the signal there. So this is Hotel Charlie Zero Echo. So we're going to work him. And I think I'm ready to go here. And so I'll turn down the RF a little bit and turn the AF up I hear. There's another station underneath him there too. And you can see right here on the screen, you can see my antenna is pointed close to 150 degrees here. November Golf 7 Mike.
November Germany 7 Mexico 59 Kilo.
Thank you, 59 Utah.
Utah, thank you, tell Charlie Zero Echo Contest.
Okay, so I just worked Hotel Charlie Zero Echo in Ecuador there. Easy path here, and then I spotted the station. So I'm recording in 4K, so you might have to zoom in, but I think you'll get the idea. So as soon as I worked that station, I spotted him to the DX spotting network, and of course I'm running assisted here, so we're going to jump around. So I'm just going to tune up the band. Well, I might jump down. Let's see, when I jump down a few spots, I'm hitting control down arrow right now. See if I can hear this LU2, which would be in Argentina. Tune down here. There's a signal right here. And I'm not here. Alright, somebody's right here. Let's see if it's the Lima United 2.
USL, is Alpha Bravo 3 Ontario?
Of course, you can see the waterfall here with the spectrum display. Okay, this is Lima Whiskey 7 Delta X-ray, actually. So he just worked his station.
Thank you.
November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike.
November Golf 7 Mike, 59500.
59 Utah.
Thank you.
And I spotted him. So now I'll hit Control Up arrow to jump up to that next spot, and I'm not hearing the... Oh, there he is.
November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike.
November Golf 7 Mike, 59100.
59 Utah.
Utah, thanks.
Alright, and I noticed my LP700 display wasn't updating there correctly. So
Lima United 2 Echo Echo Contest.
something's going on there.
CQ Contest 62.
November Golf 7 Mike testing.
Just going to turn that off for now. Alright, let's jump up and see what we get there.
Radio Contest.
November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mexico. Negative, it's November Golf 7 Mexico. November Golf 7 Mexico. Five 9 Utah Uniform Tango. Utah Uniform Tango. Uniform Tango.
Alright, so we'll spot him. And let's see what else we can find here. Alright. Just having a problem with my remote display for my station monitor. Alright, I'll jump up to the next guy. This is a spot for PT5J. That would be in Brazil. I'm not hearing anything right there. And, wow, I'm doing all kinds of crazy stuff here. Bumped the camera that was on the K3 there. Alright, I think we're back in action here. Let's see if I can get that to stay. Alright. Okay, just go up the band here. So just kind of tuning this signal in right here. I think this is Zulu Mike 1 Alpha. No, that's actually a South American station. I'm going to move the antenna up to the northeast and I'm going to reverse the beam. I have a DB18 stepper antenna, which is nice. Let's see if we can hear Zulu Mike 1 Alpha. So you can see the beam is rotating right here. It's rotating to northeast, but I've reversed the beam. So we're actually listening down here towards, 230 degrees. And I'm not hearing anything. Okay, there's a Kilo Hotel 6 Lima Charlie. So if I come back up here to about 250 degrees, got the beam reversed.
November Golf 7 Mike.
November Golf 7 Mike, 59K.
59 Utah.
Thank you.
So we'll spot him.
CQ contest, Kilo Hotel 6
Okay, let's go
Lima
back.
Charlie.
Let's go back to South America land.
CQ contest, Kilo Hotel 6 Lima Charlie.
And I'll just jump from spot to spot. Okay, so this is a spot Lima Oscar 7 Hotel, I think it was, so the spot's wrong. Yeah, that makes more sense. Another Argentina station. And so we'll let him finish with his current station. You can see the signal in the waterfall here as he transmits. Let's see. There he's right. So his report is 1K, so I'll get that loaded up there in N1MM. So,
November Golf 7 Mike.
he works another station.
November Golf 7 Mike.
He's not hearing me.
November Golf 7 Mike. 59 Utah. Roger.
Alright, got him in the log and spotted him. So we'll jump up. Here's another Kilo Hotel 6. Tango United. Let's see if we can grab him. So I'm going to rotate the beam up to about 60 degrees and then I'll reverse the beam. Let's see. There's somebody just rag chewing there. I'm not hearing him there. So I'm going to just tune up. We're going to go back. If I left click using PS rotator down here, it automatically reverses the beam back to the normal direction and the beam is rotating now to 120. So I have a stepper 18 up about 80 feet or 27 meters on a LM470 non-guide tower. And let's just tune up now. You can see my finger over here just tuning the VFO. I'm going to skip past the Alpha Hotels. Here's another that sounds like a South American station. Papa Yankee 2 Charlie X-ray.
November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike. Five 9 Utah Uniform Tango. 73.
Alright, now not a lot of guys calling, so I give him a good 73 there. And so we'll jump up. I'm just going to tune up here. So this spot here, I'm actually hearing him. This is Zulu Papa 5 Delta Bravo Charlie. This is in Paraguay. You can hear him there. Tune him in a little bit better.
November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mexico. Again. November Golf 7 Mike. 59 Utah.
Alright, he's in the log and I'll spot him. You can see that spot going out there. Alright, we'll just tune up a little more here. I think this Charlie Victor 7 Sierra is right here maybe. Somebody's right here. So I just kicked on the noise reduction in the K3. You can hear a big difference. Okay, so this is Charlie Victor 7 Sugar. This is in Uruguay, if I'm saying that right. We'll work him. There we go, just kind of tweak him in on the tuning there.
Okay, thank you. Canada Victoria 7 Sugar.
November Golf 7 Mike.
November Golf 7 Mexico 59 Kilo.
59 Utah.
Thank you, Kilo.
Alright, I spotted him.
November 2 Bravo.
Alright, let's tune up here. There's a ZL1 RQ here, and I'm not sure if I've got a path this time of day into ZL land. So again, what I'll do is I'll rotate the beam up to about 60 degrees. And you can see it moving down here. Then I'm going to reverse the beam 180 degrees. which is really nice on the stepper antennas. And you can see how the band goes quieter when I reverse the beam. And I'm not hearing anything again down there. Alright, so I'm going to left click, which automatically in PS Rotator automatically reverse the beam back to normal. And now we're rotating back to the direction of South America. Alright, there's a PY2 X-ray Victor up here. I'm going to hit Control up arrow. Okay, so that's with the noise reduction on. You can hear him. It's noise reduction off.
November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike.
Okay, he's not hearing me.
November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike.
He's having a hard time there. I'll try some different phonetics here. Or move on. So the noise level even here on 15 meters is about an S7 or S8. Conditions are not great. I think the solar flux index is around 70. The A index actually bumped up to 6. It was 4 earlier in the afternoon, right around noon rather.
November Golf 7 Mexico. 59 Utah Uniform Tango. Uniform Tango, Uniform Tango Utah.
They're happy to get Utah. Not a lot of guys on sideband running power. You're going to have to be running power to work a lot of these stations with these conditions. So he didn't hear me the first time, but then that next go around, right, he heard me. So that was a Brazilian station. So let's tune up to this Hotel Quebec 9 X-ray. So this is in Honduras. Should be. I've worked him on actually 3 other bands. I worked him on 80 meters, 40 meters, and 20 meters.
November 0 Fox Tango Zulu 59 kilowatt.
So I do not.
Thank you, Hotel Quebec 9 X-ray.
November Golf 7 Mike.
NG7 Mike 59 kilo.
59 Utah.
Thank you, Hotel Quebec 9 X-ray.
And spotted him. I'm going to turn the monitor down a little bit. I'm not sure how that's coming across on the
I think it's Alpha 6
on
India
the,
Oscar 59 kilo.
The audio as far as the recording goes. All right, let's keep tuning up for these. So this is Papa X-Ray 2 America. Is going to be easy.
59 kilo. Papa X-Ray 2 America.
November Golf 7 Mike.
Golf 7 Mike 59 kilo.
59 Utah.
Papa X-Ray 2 America.
All right, he's in the log, and I spotted him. Let's see if we can hear PS2 Tango. I spotted right here.
Whiskey Bravo 6 Uniform India America.
Another Brazilian station.
Thank you.
November Golf 7 Mike.
November Golf 7 Mike 59K.
59 Utah.
Thanks. Papa Sugar 2 Tango.
All right, he's in the log. I spotted him.
Kilo Mike
Alt
4,
P. You can't see my hand on the keyboard here there when I spotted him, but you can see it over here. If we've got the resolution there. I guess I could bump up the font here. You might be able to see the
Thank you.
feed
Papa
that's coming in
Sugar 2
here.
Tango.
Hey, one thing to point out here.
Kilo 4 59K.
I'm looking over here in the upper left, just looking at the multipliers
Kilo
and the number of
4
spots on each
Alcohol.
band. So right now we've got mults. There's 5 on 15 meters and 15 Qs on 20 meters. We've got 20 mults and 31 Qs. So I'm going to probably switch back to 20 meters, 14 megahertz here. We'll jump up, just quickly check to see if we can hear this Papa Radio 5 Kilo. Not hearing him. Or Victor 31 Mike Alpha. Should be in Belize. Not hearing anything there. There's somebody up here. I just saw the signal on the waterfall, so
United A, San Diego United A, San Diego contact.
So Lima United something. I didn't quite catch that.
Context Lima United A, Yankee Echo Lima United A, Yankee Echo context.
Wow, I'm having a hard time on that copy there. Lima United 8.
November 1, November 1.
It sounds like a YL or...
November 1, repeat please.
November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike. Lima United 8, November Golf 7 Mike.
Yankee Echo Lima United A, Yankee Echo context. Mexican context Lima United A, Yankee Echo Lima United A, Yankee Echo context.
November Golf 7 Mike.
Mexican context Lima United A, Yankee Echo Lima United A, Yankee Echo context.
November Golf 7 Mike.
Mexican context Lima United
He's not hearing me. It's Lima United 8 Yankee Echo.
Yankee Echo context.
November Golf 7 Mexico.
Mexican context Lima United.
November Golf 7 Mexico.
Mexico.
Norway Germany 7 Mexico. Norway Germany 7 Mexico. November Germany 7 Mexico. November Germany 7 Mexico.
Germany 7 Mexico 59 1K
QSL 59 Utah Uniform Tango.
Repeat please state.
Utah Uniform Tango Utah.
Okay sir, Union Tango.
Roger Uniform Tango.
Mexican context Lima United.
All right, he had a hard time hearing me there. The Lima United 8 Yankee Echo, another Argentina station. So let's see, how far are we into this right here? I think I might take a quick look on 14 megahertz. So I'm gonna, in N1MM, I can, rather than, I could change bands from the radio here, but I can just hit control page down. And so now we're down on 14.3 megahertz right now, and the DB18 now is tuning. You can see that here on PS Rotator. So, and you'll see the noise floor come up here as the, oh, we're already tuned there. This actually sounds a little better on 14 megahertz than it did earlier this afternoon. So now we've got a lot of stations here on the band map here from spots. Okay, so this is Papa 40 Alpha. This would be in Aruba.
Japan 7 Echo Papa.
Now, one thing I can do, because everything's integrated, I can hit Alt-J here, and it's going to rotate the antenna. I was close enough. I really didn't need to do that. But I just rotated the antenna 160 degrees to point directly at Papa 40 Alpha.
November Golf 7 Mike. 59 Utah.
All right, so he's in the log. So on 14 megahertz, I've worked, let's see here, I've worked 42 stations, and I have 26 countries. And so, here, let's see if we can work some of these other stations. I'm just going to tune down here. Now, one thing I can do is I can hit Control-Alt, up arrow or down arrow, and actually jump to the multipliers, which I've got a lot here. All the stations that are in red from the spots are multipliers, so if I hit Control-Alt, down arrow, it's going to jump right to the red ones. So this is Charlie Quebec 8 Mike, which is in the Azores. I'm not hearing anything there. I'd have to rotate the antenna. Most of the stations are southeast of 90 degrees here. So I'm going to go up to 60 degrees and see if I hear any difference. See if we can hear this Charlie Quebec 8 Mike. I'm not hearing anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stay pointed towards South America. And right up here you can see that I have the beam sorted by, the available mults sorted by beam direction. So I'm just going to come down to this PJ7 Alpha Alpha. I think this is the Kilo Papa 3 DX.
Contest Alpha
Alpha Delta 5 Alpha. Alpha Delta 5 Alpha contest.
Wow. Wow, this is a raw video. You're getting everything here. I just knocked the...
CQ contest. Alpha Delta 5 Alpha.
That's a K station. We can't work. But I just knocked the webcam on the K3 off again. So I'm not going to edit this. I usually just post these uncut or unedited. Okay, this is Victor 47 Tango.
Delta Echo Sierra 59 Kilo.
So this is
Thank you, Victor 47 Tango.
November Golf 7 Mike.
7 Yankee X-ray. Mike 59K.
59 Utah.
Thank you, Victor 47 Tango.
All
America Germany 7
all-
Yankee X-ray.
all right. So he's in the log. Spotted him. You can see that over here. So yeah, 20 meters sounds a lot better than it did earlier. Grab some lunch. So just tuning down with the VFO.
Charlie Romeo Victor.
I think I think this is the Kilo Hotel 7 mic, but it might be a K station.
Japan, Germany 4, Quebec, Florida, Germany 59, India, Norway.
Yeah, that's a Indiana station.
Thank you, 73, QRZW United Radio. Charlie Romeo Victor. Kilo, Charlie, 9, Bravo, Golf.
Okay, let's just point directly at this Hawaii station. See if we can hear him.
Kilo, Charlie, 9.
Arigato, JF9, Japan Tango Sugar.
November Foxtrot 9, Victoria.
Just trying to figure out who's on,
Victor Echo 3, Delta Zanzibar.
who we're listening to here.
Japan 59K.
There's some JA stations on later in the, well, afternoon here. We're going on 2:45 local time. 21:39 Zulu.
9, Victoria. November Fox 9, Victor.
Let's see if they're calling the JA here.
November
So I'm going to point towards this Juliet Echo 2 Hotel Charlie Juliet.
November Yankee 3, November Yankee 3, go ahead.
Yeah, so we should get this station easy. I think it's the Juliet Echo 2.
November Yankee 3, November Yankee 6, Delta X-ray, is that right?
So in Utah here we have an awesome
Thank you
path
from
to
New York,
Japan,
you're
so they're
59K,
nothing special.
Okay?
Nothing special. So
Thank you. Japan Fox 9, Japan Tango Sugar.
November Foxtrot 9, Victoria.
it's Juliet Foxtrot 9,
November Foxtrot
Juliet
9,
Tango Sugar, I think it is.
November Golf 7 Mike.
Zanzibar, Delta Zanzibar, go ahead.
I tried to throw my call in there right at the last minute.
Victor Echo 3, Delta Zanzibar, 59K. Thank you from JF9, Japan Tango Sugar.
November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike.
November Golf 7 Mike, 59K.
59 Utah Uniform Tango.
Thank you, arigato. JF9, Japan Tango
All right, he's in the log. We'll spot him. Japan, I mean, that's like an endless pool here from Utah, not so much from the East Coast. So here I'm just going to jump from spots. So this Victor Papa 9 India, which is in Bermuda, we're going to have to reverse the beam. So I just clicked on normal here, reverse the beam back. And he's around up here. Just seeing if I can hear him. Just tuning down with the VFO. There's a November Papa 2 Papa, Virgin Islands. It's the U.S. Virgin Islands. I think this is the November Papa 2.
Thank you.
Your call?
November Papa 2 Papa.
November Golf 7 Mike.
November Golf 7 Mike 59K.
59 Utah.
Thank you.
Alright, so he's in the log. Not a good demo here of anything in Europe. A little bit late in the afternoon for that. So everything is, you know, either to the southeast or the southwest. There's some guys in a rag chew there, it sounded like, or a net.
We'll be on 18.
Yeah, those guys are. I'm going to see if I can hear this Juliet 68 Hotel Zulu. I've worked him before. And that's in St. Lucia. Not hearing him.
Whiskey 9 Alpha Echo Bravo 59 Kilo.
This might be him.
Juliet 68 Hotel Zulu.
November Golf 7 Mike.
November 4 Tango 59 Kilo.
I've worked this.
Juliet 68 Hotel Zulu. November 9.
November Golf 7 Mexico.
November Echo K2 is the Tango Echo.
Alright, so he's got quite a few guys calling here.
59 Kilo, okay? Thanks, Juliet 68 Hotel Zulu.
November Golf 7 Mike.
Hotel. November 1 Charlie 59 Kilo. Juliet 68 Hotel Zulu.
November Golf 7 Mike.
November 9 Golf Hotel. November Echo 9.
So he's got some guys calling here, so I'll have to break a little pile up here.
November Echo 9 is it Queen?
So he's 20 over 9 on the meter here. You probably can't see.
November Echo 9 Hotel, Illinois, right? Thank you, Juliet 68 Hotel Zulu.
November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mexico. November Golf 7 Mike.
Yeah, I've got Kilo 0 Japan Hotel. Give me the fill in the rest. Kilo 0 Bravo.
So this station's
Juliet
about
Hotel,
3,600 miles from Utah here.
Japan, India, Whiskey, KIW.
Okay, the Kilo again. Kilo 4 Alpha Delta Quebec 59 Kilo. Thank you, Juliet 68 Hotel Zulu.
November Golf 7 Mexico.
November Golf 7.
November Golf 7 Mike.
November Golf 7 Mike 59 Kilo.
59 Utah.
Thank you, Juliet 68 Hotel Zulu. November 9 Golf Hotel.
Alright, he's in the log, just tuning down now. Just over here, I'm looking at the spectrum display. There's a Hotel Charlie 0 Tango. Ecuador, I think. Another JA station. I'd have to reverse the beam to really hear him.
Mike 0 Echo. Okay, Kilo 4, Mike, correct? Correct.
I think this is Hotel Charlie 0 Echo.
Thank you much. 59 Georgia.
Actually, we worked him on 15 meters, I think, when I first started the video.
59 Georgia. 59 Georgia. Okay,
I'm going to move the beam a little bit for him.
So it's K4 Mike Zulu Echo. Yes, Kilo 4 Mike Zulu Echo. Only your state. Give me your state, yourself. This is Alpha India 4.
November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike.
What is Georgia? Golf Echo? Golf Echo?
I might move on here. I had the noise reduction on there. I'm going to move on. I'm just going to tune down the... There's a Tango Oscar 3 Zulu. This is Guadalupe. See if we can hear this station. Worked him on 7 megahertz last night.
Missouri, thank you very much. Tango Oscar 3 Zulu Kilo Z.
November Golf 7 Mike.
Oscar Golf.
November Golf 7 Mike. November Golf 7 Mike.
Kilo 3 Sugar Victor.
Kilo Charlie 9 Kilo Radio Florida Radio
Kilo 3 Sugar Victor. Whiskey 8 Echo Oscar.
So you can hear the other guys calling him there. Oh, he's asking everybody to stand by a second there. I may wrap it up after this.
Tango Ontario 3 Zulu, Tango Oscar 3 Zulu, Captain.
Norway, Germany 7, Mexico.
Radio Florida, radio.
Norway, Germany 7, Mexico.
7, beginning Kilo 7.
Norway, Germany 7, Mexico.
The Kilo 7, the first, what's it called?
Alright, I thought I'd drop my call in there. He's asking for a Kilo 7.
November Golf 7, Mike. Thank you, 59 Utah, Uniform Tango.
Alright, so he's in the log there. I got a little excited there, calling over the top of the Kilo 7. But that's why you have to be, somewhat aggressive when a lot of guys are calling. So I don't know, maybe one more. Here's a Kilo Papa 4 Papa radio. It would be in Puerto Rico. It's not that, nothing crazy here on the DX.
Thank you, 59 Georgia, 59 Georgia.
Just worked the station in Georgia.
November Golf 7, Mike. November Golf 7, Mike.
November Golf 7 Mike, 59 100.
59 Utah, Uniform Tango.
What do you say?
Utah, Uniform Tango.
Okay, Uniform Tango, Kilo Papa, Puerto Rico, Kilo Papa, Papa Romeo Contest.
Okay, so you can kind of see how I anticipated the call there based on the spot. And let's jump down here. I see this Hotel Kilo 3 Echo Alpha. It's in Colombia. Or this 8 Papa 6 November Whiskey.
November 3 Mike, 59100.
Okay, so this is Barbados. This is going to be easy. His report is 100. Alright. Let's work this Barbados station.
November Golf 7, Mike.
November Golf 7 Mike, 59100.
59 Utah, Uniform Tango.
Thank you, 8 Papa 6 November Whiskey.
Alright, so he's in the log. Alright, let's call that quits there, guys. Well, you get what you get, and I guess you don't throw a fit. That's just my style for just pouncing around, having some fun on a Saturday afternoon. Working some stations, primarily to the southeast of me. And just kind of fun. Considering what they're bottom of a sunspot cycle. And this is pretty much what you can do. Sideband, you're going to be a lot better off with running power. You can see I was running kind of the full legal limit right there, 1400 watts to 1500 watts. You can see on the meter. But it can still be fun. Conditions are a lot better on 20 meters than they were earlier today. It was really noisy. So that's kind of nice. However, we're certainly not hearing any Europe. Oh, this is Martinique. Okay, we got to go one more here, and then I'll call it quits.
Mike, Italy, thank you.
November Golf 7, Mike.
November Golf.
November Golf 7, Mike.
Norway, Germany 7, Mexico 59 Kilo.
Thank you, 59 Uniform Tango, Utah.
Thank you. Florida, Mexico 5 Alpha November.
Okay, that was FM 5 AM. And we'll shut off the audio again. All right, hope you enjoyed that, including my knocking over the the webcam I had on the K3. The noise was a lot worse earlier, and I would have done a lot more with the RF gain. If you're not using the RF gain here, you're really missing out on being able to copy these stations. And I left my bandpass filter right around 2.4, 2.5. Actually had it fairly narrow, and I didn't kick on the noise reduction very much. So, all right, well, I'll see if this is a good enough video to post, and I hope somebody enjoys this. I haven't been, getting too crazy here, but it's always fun to show how I set things up here. And hope you have fun, and hope to work you on the air sometime. This is Max, NG7M 73. Bye.